Hi there, and welcome to one of my first presentations. This one will be about snowboard goggles, obviously, as there's one sat here. I'll be talking about sort of how you can, if you do want to buy some, Craig, what you sort of want to look for, and then what they are at now. So when they first came out, you could get a goggle like this. These are the Adidas Mark ones. These came out back in 1996. This this model in particular. They're made from a really basic urethane. So you see when I'm doing that, it's a bit crunchy. It doesn't really move very well. The sort of frame doesn't sit quite well with the lens, which is that, and all round they're perfect for back in the day, but for now they suck. So what they did have was they had one layer of wicking foam, and that was it. The others were literally just for comfort. So you see when you're looking at these, you've got just on here all of that sort of dark grey foam. That's all sort of closed cell foam, which helps wick away all your sweat on your skin. Just this layer right there, right at the back, so it vents away all the warm air that you put onto the lens. The next reason that these were good, but not so good anymore, because they've got a massive frame on them. They sit more like glasses, so you can see them. They sit really small in your face and not actually that good. Another reason is that if you look on the inside, you can just about see that. They haven't got a very big imprint. So basically, what that means is that your overall view isn't very good. So say if you were to hold out your sort of fingers in front of you, you'd probably get about a 10 o'clock and about a 2 o'clock view, and that'd be about it. So these were made from a urethane, keyword urethane, where it's just a very basic set plastic. So it's really quite easy, very brittle, not very flexible at all. The strap used to be a case of get it to your size and unbreakable. What that meant is that you could have it on your back, and say if they fell down, but you didn't want to have to drill all the way up, you could unclip them, put them back again. But that became quite annoying because people would accidentally hit them and then the goggles would disappear. So, just as a recap of the old style urethane, all set and moulded plastic. The straps are still the exact same with the lycra straps, and then with the buckle at the back. Now, the 2014 brand new add-on relapses, my brand new goggles that have literally come straight out of the box probably about 5 minutes ago. These are the bad boy of all goggles in my opinion. As you can see, comparing to the old style, you know, the whole frame is completely different. It's much more minimalist, a huge focus. You can see the whole, you could probably see more than your eyes can see with this. You've got huge venting on the top, as you can see. So that's the old style. This is new style. Yes, they do stick quite far off of your head, but you can be wearing a helmet anyway, so who cares? Now, when it comes to the material that's got better from last year or back in the day, these are now a polyurethane, not heat molded plastic. So basically, mean it's got memory. So say if I sit on them, they bend, they squeeze, and I can basically do whatever I want. They're so pliable. You can see the lens on the front there moving as well. This is a scratch-resistant layered lens. So basically it means that if I do scratch it, it's actually got a membrane, and it will try and cover itself back up. But you can buy new membranes and stuff like that. But, so, to recap the new ones, huge polyurethane. I think they're like 80% polyurethane now, and 20% heat molded plastic, which that gives it a bit more rigidity. So these have now got a 3-layered system foam on the top, as you can see. So you've got that again, the wicking foam to wick away some of the heat from the goggles and implement it back into your skin. You've got a venting foam on the middle, and just in there, you can't quite see it. And then you've got a thermal layer. These are all closed cell foam. So what that means, comparing to old style, these used to be able to absorb water. So if it was snowing really heavy, if you fell over, and the snow could sit there on top of the foam and absorb, and then you get wet. But with these are now a closed cell foam, a bit like buoyancy aids, but obviously not the same sort of design. That with these, if the water sits on the top, it doesn't get in. So that's what you want. So, to recap, you've now got a bigger, wider strap, so the pressure of the goggles sat a lot wider over the top of your head instead of just really thin strap like the old ones. And the imprint on the inside means that people like myself can wear them even if you have glasses on. So even if you've got glasses, you can still wear goggles. And there you go. There's my short present. Well, not very short. It's 5 minutes. There's my presentation on goggles, new and old.